Prepare yourself for invasion. This is Indie Invasion.
Hey guys, this is Eric from Indie Invasion Podcast, and I got an exciting mail call unboxing for you guys. This is a long time waiting, but I got a Kickstarter to look at. It's the new Car Wars 6th edition. 2 boxes, actually, I've been waiting for to get to this video. But before we get to that, you guys, if you could like, subscribe, share, help spread the word of Indie Invasion Podcast, we'd really appreciate it. So, like I said, I've been waiting for a while for this. If you can see behind me, I'm old school first and second deluxe edition from back in the 80s. So, of course, I was all over this Kickstarter, and I'm super excited to dive into both these boxes of the new edition of Car Wars. So, what I'm going to go ahead and do is we're going to turn the camera around and I'm going to speed up the boring unpacking and stuff, and then we'll deep dive a little bit more into it. All right, guys, we got it all unpacked now. Hopefully you guys can hear me pretty good. I'm kind of trying something a little bit different for you guys with this unboxing. So here's the box. I got it out of the shipping box. And this box, actually, they said is for shipping, so you can do whatever you want with it, because inside is the actual game box and a bunch of the stretch goal, not add-ons, but the freebie stuff. They had different car packs and stuff. And also, I got my maps. So what I want to do is I want to show you guys the maps first. You get a look at that, but let me move this big old box out of the way. It's huge. It's pretty heavy too. And we will take a look at these maps. Let me do this, and you guys can see that comes with some extra cards in it, which come in this little pack here. A little bit of advertising, which you can find on their website. I got that a little while ago. But let me put the cards aside, because let's look at these maps. There's actually 3 of them. We got 1 and 3, I think, is part of the Double Ace Kickstarter bundle, and then the number 2, I believe, was the add-on that they did. So number 1, a typical big parking lot. And the neat thing is that these maps, these play mats, they're neoprene. They actually go together. So this is 1. Here's number 2, which has a little bit of some dirt, rough terrain on it. Let me slide it over. And here's this one. So a neat thing is you can use these by themselves. They look to be, maybe a 3x3 for these. But yeah, you can kind of overhang them. And then the last one is number 3. And as you can see, number 3 here on this edge will connect up to that first one that we looked at. And then this right here will connect up to this one here. So you can make a, what would that be, like a 9x3 if you wanted to. That's a pretty big track. So those are 3 mats. I do believe these are available or will be available. This is actually going out to the Kickstarter pledgers right now. But I know if you go on to it's warehouse23.com, you can pre-order this stuff if you missed it. I believe that's slated for March. So let's go ahead and get into the big box. I'll pull all this stuff out, speed it up, and then we'll dive into it a little bit more. All right, guys, here's the core box. As you can see, that's a thick one. Real nice looking box. It's got the basic cover. This I like because it's kind of a throwback to the classic cover, which you guys can kind of see behind me from the first, the 80s edition. So here we go. Here's all the stuff. The right of the way goes to the biggest guns. That's what it says on the side of the box there. Got a bunch of the pictures of the cars on it. But let's go ahead and dive into the rules box here. So I got a couple different of these little boxes here. I got a pile starting here. I'll go through it all. I want to make sure you guys see what all comes into this. So we got miniature box A and miniature box B. Rules box. What comes in the rules box? Well, you get the rule book, which is nice to have. Nice, you can get this in a PDF too online. And the rule book's not that many pages. It's 20 some pages, I think. It's got your nice little quick reference sheet. And then you get a bunch of these starter cars, which are kind of neat. They're based on the points. There's like 6 little starter cars in here. Actually, take that back, 12, because they are double-sided. Can't really see that on the close-up camera, so I'll just hold it up so you guys can see. So they're simple builds. And what you do is you just put your dashboard there. And this set is a 4-player, so it comes with 4 of these for you guys to play with your buddies. So that one was the Hot Shot. Here's the Butcher. I didn't even see who was on the back side. Here's the Butcher with a bunch of the cards, and you can use these and just put the tokens on here when they get damaged and whatnot. And then the other side is the Boomerang. This one's called the Goblin. I'm assuming all these artwork of these cars are in some of the resin cars that they have in here. And the hammer. I'm going to lay down the hammer. We got so these ones The build points are a little bit different. These ones are much, much lower, less weapons. These might be your starter cars. So we got Warhawk. You can see the weapons. They just got a couple things and equipment on the front and back. And then the Dragon. This one's a Scarab. And then on the other side, you've got the Typhoon. A little bit more weapons on there. Slipstream. These are real nice card stock. It's thick. Almost feels like you could use a dry erase on it. And this one is the Super Flash. But then also you get your dice in there. There's a set of them in here. Some people will probably get more than one. You get your damage deck and some terrain cards. And then a bunch of tokens, and got your damage tokens and ace tokens and control tokens. As your card takes damage initially, like when you do maneuvers, you can lose control. And the biggest change, and I think this is cool, is this right here, the turnkey, which gives you all you're using this to, basically this is a car length. And say you're doing speed 2, well, you go 1, and then you just put that, you wrote back up and move it again. And then this is for if you want to turn, and it actually tells you how many dice you're going to be rolling to basically maintain control, because you're doing more a harder turn. So it's that chance that you could lose control. So that is the basic rules box, what comes in here. And I'll bust these open and so you guys can see them a little bit. So yeah, see there's brush, and it gives you cover, clay, gravel, and these are things you would put out on to the mat. Deep mud with some special rules on it if you drive in it. And then they got these special cards, which are like for doing certain things in order. I'll have to read up more on them. And then these are actually your damage deck that determine where damage goes once you run out of armor. And I know some people, what they've done is these are all numbered down in the corner. They'll just roll a die and just reference the card that way. Some people just shuffle it like a card deck and you just draw. So that is those cards. Pretty easy to find. And they got 2 different damage decks. One's small cars, one is for big cars. Okay, so that was a rules box. Next, what comes in there is miniatures. Let's get into miniatures, guys. So we have miniatures box A. And in here you'll find more cards. These are all the bits and pieces of your dashboard. This box A has your red board and the yellow one. As you can see, it's got all these numbers. These would be your tires on this side. This is your power plant. Here's your speed that you can adjust throughout the game. You get your yellow and red bases for the cars. And see what these got is they have holes with the pegs. Which way is the front? That's the front. And they just click right in there. There we go. So we got a car on the base. And the way that little measuring stick works is, if you can see, it's raised a little bit here. So it kind of just slides right under it when you're doing your turn. So that's one car. Here's a car. These are kind of like little small cars. I like this one. Let me show you that last one again, since I zoomed in on it. Here's one that looks more like a race car. These things should be pretty fun to paint. And then I'll show you this again since I got it on the base. And you know, something you can do is you could cut those little pegs off and just kind of probably blue tack any car that you want on these. Like, say I want to use my cars that I got from Gaslands that I made. You know, I can do that with these. Because it's same size, same scale for these. So but okay, there's that. And let's take a real quick look at this. I'm assuming these are cards for builds. So you have your weapons and whatnot on here. So let's see. Oh yeah. So yeah, you got your different weapons that you can mount, and it tells you the damage and the red die and the yellow die that you roll. And then down in the corner, it tells you how much damage it can take before it blows up. We got some rockets. And then we got some upgrades like steel plates. And then this even has some different drivers. So a lot of different cards in here. More weapons. There's a flamethrower. So more drivers. And they show in the corner that pink, that's how much they cost. So lots of cards. Next, we have Miniatures Box B. So more cards. So on this one, we get the green and the blue. And then we, of course, get the inserts that go into your control boards. We get the green and blue bases. We get another stack of cards. Let's take a look at the cards here. So we got this chunky fellow. Now we got some more cars that look like little race cars. And there's 6 cars in each of these boxes. So the base game's coming with 12 different cars. Like I said, I think easily you could use whatever you wanted to fit on these bases. Why don't we grab the next box? We have, this is miniature set 1. So more cars. Let's see. Let's pop it open and see how many are in here. The back of the box actually shows their names: Pillbug, Hades, Scimitar, Joseph Special, and the Hydra. So there's the back of those. Okay, so it looks like we got. It talks about the cars. It's just a bunch of the pictures of them and some of the pictures of some of the cards in here. And yeah, this comes with 8 weapons, 2 accessories, 3 upgrades, and 4 structure types. So 148 cards included in this set. So that many more cards. Here, you know what? I'm going to start a pile of all the cards that you guys get in the game. And we have some more duplicate yellow, green, red, and blue bases. And 5 more cars. And you know what? I think I have as one of the add-ons, because they still have to ship out the add-ons to everybody. I have another car set coming. I think I have car wrecks coming. In this place, take a place of just the chit cardboard tokens for wrecked cars. And what else do I got coming? I have a vehicle guide, which is kind of cool. I am getting an extra dice pack. So still have some stuff to come. And I know once they're done with that, I know it'll go out retail. So well, this thing's got some cannons on the front. It's a nice quality. It's almost feels like I don't think these are resin. I think these are like an ABS plastic. So there's that set. The next set we have is miniature set 3. So let me bust this open. And here we have Stiletto, Aristocrat, Brimstone, Avalanche, and Jackal. See how many cards this one comes with. This comes with 148 more cards. Weapons, accessories, and structures again. So I'm having a hard time lining up this. There we go. So once again, 4 more bases and all the colors. We have more cards. Quite a bit. A lot of card building you can do with this game. Reminds me of X-Wing a lot in that sense. So here's this sucker. That looks pretty cool. Ooh, I like this one. Very different. It's got like a cockpit almost on it. That one looks like an old Rolls Royce almost. All right, so now we have dropped weapons pack. I'm assuming this is a lot of cards and it looks like tiles and stuff. So you get 52 counters, some foam tokens, 16 of those, 4 slabs. You get 108 cards for sidearms, structure, upgrades, weapons. And they have special rules for using the dropped weapons. So there's that. And then, yeah, the special rules for it, how they work. So, yeah, more cards. And then, yeah, all these tokens. Quite a bit. Those are nice. Let's see. This one next is the crew pack. So the crew pack comes with barrel tokens. It comes with drivers and gunner tokens. It comes with barriers and wall tokens and 108 cards. That's a big sheet here on this one with all the different crew movement and terrain hazards and obstacles. So yeah, here's more additional rules that you guys can play with. So, yep, here's all the tokens and some more driver cards and stuff. So more cards. I got a nice little pile behind me going. Now this one is called Linked Weapons Pack. So we got stuff like rockets that are linked. They'll basically shoot twice. You can see some of the special rules, how much they cost. And that's how many cards. Does it say how many are in here? It does not on the box. But that's a lot of cards. And then this pack that's coming in here is the Armory Pack. Oh, you notice the linked weapons has a little list of everything that comes in there. Got wedged in there, and the Armory Pack also has a list of what comes in there. Distortion field, huh? Look how many cards are in this set. Quite a bit. And you know what I just thought? I didn't go through what the cards that came with the maps, the play mats. So pop-up camera. So little special things that come with it, with the neoprene mats. So yeah, we got different terrain like grass and then different upgrades like suspension. Different tires that you can take. So quite a bit in this one too. All right, and then came with a nice little cloth bag. I'm assuming to put your dice in. We got one side and a different card on the other side. Pretty nice bag. It's got a drawstring on it. And the last thing that comes in the core box, guys, is road tiles. So this, I do believe, comes with this set and 2-player set. The play mats were something extra that you can get, but these are like puzzle piece tiles that you can make different configurations of. Let me kind of give you ideas here. And it looks like it comes with some more cards, of course, and a sheet of tokens. I don't know if that'll fit underneath. So you get some more turn keys, more ace damage and control tokens. Well, there's the cards in there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get these all out easy enough. There's the cards. So now maybe they'll come out. So they're double-sided. One side's got, looks like craters on it. And they're kind of like puzzle pieces. So, you know, wait, these are real thick. So there, I just made a little piece. I can do this if I want. Nice. Or maybe I want what's on the other side, a straightaway. There we go. There's straightaway. And let's see, how many are there in here? So that was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looks like there's 18 of these tiles in here. So you can make a pretty good size track if you wanted to. You know, almost probably about the same size as these play mats. All right, guys, that's a lot of stuff that this comes with. As you can see, this is just a core. Let's go ahead and go back up and I'll give you some closing thoughts. Well, there was a lot of stuff in the Double Ace box set for the new 6th edition Car Wars. I hope you guys enjoyed that unboxing. I tried to show all the cars. I didn't go through all the cards for actual building of the cars in Car Wars because, well, here, let me show you. This is what you got to work with for cards. So I thought trying to go through that would make it like a 5-hour video. But just so you know, about half of this is what comes with those different in the box. You know, it was miniatures box 1 and 2. Now there is 2 more that are out there that were add-ons. I did go ahead and add those on, and they're going to be coming between now and I hope February. I think they said they're actually starting to ship right now as it is. So that's just some of the stuff that you can do with the new edition. I'm super excited to start building them. Like I mentioned, it kind of reminds me of X-Wing a little bit, where how you can swap the cards out in your builds and it's all point related. And then the new edition, it's streamlined compared to the like the old edition we have in the back there, with rolling the dice and knowing where the damage goes and stuff like that. But yeah, I got more add-ons coming. I'll probably take pictures, maybe do short videos when they do show up to let you guys know. Like I said, I got a vehicle guide that's supposed to be just quick builds that you can do if you don't want to kind of struggle with coming up with your own designs and builds. It's supposed to have stuff like that in there. I have, what else do I have coming? I have Uncle Al's upgrades, so some more cards. That's kind of a throwback to they used to have books come out for Uncle Al, but um, that is about it. I think for Car Wars Double Ace, this has kind of gone a little bit longer than I would have liked. I like to try and do these as quick as I can for you guys. But if you guys missed out on the Kickstarter, you can actually go to Steve Jackson Games and find out information about this. And they are going on pre-order at their warehouse23.com. And the nice thing about the pre-order right now, I'm not sure how long this sale is, but it's a 16% off of the MSRP that's going to be on the game when it comes out. I think they're shooting for March for that. I know it's going to be once they are done with the fulfillment of the Kickstarter. So go ahead and go to that website to check out to see what they got. They have a whole bunch of different bundles, including this one. And maybe you just want to get a 2-player, or you just want the rules pack that I showed you guys, where you just hit the rule book, tokens, some dice, and measuring sticks. And then, you can kind of do your own thing. So go ahead and check it out. There's a lot of stuff out there, even on Steve Jackson's. I believe they have a Twitch channel. So if you want to watch some playthroughs, they got some stuff like that up there too. But anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. If you guys want some more audio content from Indie Invasion with our podcast, you can check us out at like Podbean, Google Play, iTunes, and other places you can find podcasts. Make sure you check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and all the other places on the website. And check out coastaltext.com for our sponsor, Coastal Con, that's coming up in February, to find out information about that convention coming up. That's going to be in February. And if you guys want to support the show, we do also have a Patreon that you can find online at patreon.com, Indie Invasion. And hey, you guys want some merch? We have some stuff at Redbubble. Just look at Redbubble, people, Indie Invasion, and you can pick out a t-shirt or something for you guys, and we'd appreciate all the support that you guys can give us. But until next time, guys, this is Eric saying take it easy. I'm glad you joined me for this unboxing, and I look forward to bringing you guys some more while you're out there driving and causing all kinds of carnage yourself out there. Prepare yourself for an invasion. Take it easy. We'll talk to you next time.